Hey everyone, so we're outside today. It's like 70 degrees, but it's really early March still. Not a lot to do in the garden. So all I'm really doing today is I'm going to go around. I have to clean out the helleborus because they are an early bloomer. It's the only thing I'll be clearing out this early in the season. But for the rest of what I want to do today is lay down cardboard and smother out the grass for new beds. We're moving the vegetable garden into a fenced-in area, so I have to get all of that mowed and then boxes laid down to smother it. So I'm going to be taking some pictures of that process, of the before and after. It's gloomy and cloudy today, but it's 70 degrees and I'm really excited to just be outside and find something to do. So I will take some pictures and get some progress of what we're doing in the new vegetable bed. So stay tuned for that and let's get some gardening going. I'm so excited. So this is a little patch of helleborus that I have, and being early March, you can see that they're growing. These are a cold-loving flower and they'll bloom very early in the season, and then they'll go on for over a month with blooms. Last year I think I had these guys in bloom for a few months. They're absolutely beautiful. So being the first week of March, I think today's the 6th, this is the only plant that I'll clear this early in the season. Everything else I keep the leaves and everything covering the rest of the garden so that I'm not disturbing hibernating pollinators like butterflies and things like that, any beneficial insects. So this is the only thing I'll clear this early in the season, and eventually I'll be getting some beautiful blooms from these guys, and I'm really excited. So this is where I'm going to be putting in the vegetable garden, and I just have a lot of grass in here right now, and we used to have chickens in here, so that's why it's fenced off. We don't have the chickens anymore, so I want to take this whole area and get it all smothered out. So what we're going to do first is my husband's going to come in with a mower, get some of this grass chopped down, all these leaves just kind of chopped down so that my boxes can lay more flat in here. Too much stuff underneath them and you're just going to have bumpy boxes that things can continue to grow underneath. So as flat as we can get it in here is what we're looking for. These are a couple of raised beds that we started last year. We did some vegetables in here. They did really well. And I'm smothering some grass here, and what I want to do is put some sunflowers right along the back. So this will be tall sunflowers with shorter sunflowers in front of them. And then right here, I just want to do like a little round area of zinnias to help bring pollinators to the garden. And I'll be putting marigolds and things in the back corner right about there where my finger is pointing to that back corner. And flowers will definitely help bring in some pollinators. We have a wisteria vine growing on the fence here, which will eventually be beautiful as it matures. So I'm excited to get the blooms on that. And nothing's pretty right now. I mean, we have a lot of work ahead of us for the season, but I can at least start cleaning up. You know, there's some garbage and stuff that flutters around the yards from the winter. And so I want to get, you know, just that kind of stuff cleaned up today and some boxes put down and start feeling like it's spring. Even though it's not quite spring yet, it's nice to get outside and finally have something to do. I'm just going to take a quick video of the front bed. My husband is mowing some areas, trying to get the grass under control. We have a little bit of a mess to clean up. All of my lighting, it's old, so all of that has to come out and get replaced. And I have a lot of rose bushes through here and perennials that just aren't obviously up yet. So in a couple of weeks, I'm going to be going through and getting all of these rose bushes trimmed, plus all the roses I have in the back garden. I'll be doing a pruning video on how to prune your roses in early spring. And then I'll also do a feeding video. So this is not pretty right now. This is just right after the snow is gone, and yeah, just the mess I'm looking at for now. So a lot of cleaning up has to be done. So watch for a video coming up on how to prune roses. All right, we decided to do some tarps instead of cardboard in here, because then that way we can just take it up and it's not a big deal. So we mowed, got everything nice and flat, and then we also tilled, and we have all these extra bricks that we just have around that we can always use for this kind of thing. So everything is nice and tilled up. And then wherever the grass just didn't want to come up easily, the tarps will take care of smothering the rest of that out. And then for the rest of the month, I'm probably going to decide on what kind of trellising I want to do in here in the center, and get that kind of thing ready, and then do some seed starting. And I will gladly do some videos on how to do some seed starting. I'll also be planting carrots and peas and sweet peas out here in just a couple of weeks. It's supposed to get cold again, so this time of year, I just kind of play it out by ear on what kind of cold loving things I can do. So it'll be sweet peas, carrots, and spinach coming out here soon. Usually around St. Patrick's Day is when you tend to do those seeds outside, so that's the weekend I'm aiming for. So with all of that done, I am just going to sign off. Wish you all a wonderful day. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.